Whisper Lake. I wasn't supposed to find the journal. Not buried behind the old shed, not 20 years after she vanished. It was wrapped in wax paper, tied with twine, and buried inside a rusted metal box. The cover was torn leather, soaked in mildew. On the first page, scrawled in red ink, "If you're reading this, I'm probably gone. Don't go to the lake. And if you hear it whisper your name, don't answer." My name is Ethan. My sister Kara vanished when I was 12. She was 19, smart, artistic, kind of strange, always sketching weird symbols. Everyone said she drowned, that she must have gone swimming in Whisper Lake and never came back. But she hated swimming. There was no body, no clothes, just her bike, found upside down by the lake's edge, and footprints that led into the water, none coming back. My parents gave up. The town forgot, but I didn't. The journal starts normal. Talks about Kara's senior year, some college plans, a boy she liked. Then it gets off. She started seeing things in the woods near Whisper Lake. The trees bend differently when I'm near, like they lean in to listen. There's something under the water. I can hear it moving at night. It hums, and it knows my name. Last night I saw my own reflection smile when I wasn't. Page after page, she unravels. Or maybe she was telling the truth. Because there's one thing she wrote that still chills me. There are others, whispered to, taken, changed. It's a real place. About 40 minutes outside town, hidden deep in Pinebrook Forest. Small, isolated, no cell signal, no campsites. Just cold, dark water surrounded by dead trees. I went there. I brought her journal, some gear, and a camera. Just wanted to see, maybe find a clue. The second I stepped out of the car was quiet. Not peaceful. Empty, like sound couldn't exist there. Not even birdsong. I walked to the lake. It was mirror still, too still. Then the water ripples, just once, like something dipped beneath the surface. I set up camp about 100 feet from the lake. Camera on a tripod, mic running, motion detector. I started reading more of her journal out loud, recording it for the video. One entry said, "They come in threes. You hear them before you see them. Don't turn around. Just run." At 3:11 a.m., something triggered the motion sensor. The lake started making sound, gurgling, like it was boiling. I turned the camera toward it. The water started to glow faint blue, then went still again. I didn't sleep. Next morning, I found footprints on the shore. Bare feet, small, leading into the woods, and they weren't mine. I followed them. About half a mile in, I saw something. A girl. Long, wet hair, dirty dress, barefoot. Standing still, back turned to me. "Kara?" I said. She twitched. Didn't turn around. Just disappeared behind a tree. But when I checked, nothing there. Later, I checked my camera footage. And she was on it. Standing in my camp, watching me sleep. I started seeing symbols carved into the trees. 3 concentric circles. Spirals, eyes, arrows pointing down. The same symbols Kara drew in her notebook. And then, voices. Faint. Always behind me. Always saying my name. "Ethan, come down." I stopped reading the journal at night. But it didn't help. The whispers got louder. And worse, my reflection in the lake? It blinked out of sync with me. The next night, I saw them. 3 figures, standing on the far side of the lake. Tall, thin, wrapped in soaked cloth. Their faces were covered in skin, but I swear I saw eyes behind it, moving. They didn't speak, just watched. Then one stepped onto the water. Didn't sink, just walked, slowly, toward me. I ran. The whispers screamed. Branches grabbed at me. I swear they moved on their own. When I got back to camp, my tent was gone. My camera, still running, pointed at the lake. And in the recording, I never left. There was a shack near the lake I hadn't noticed before. Rotting, half buried in moss. Inside, shelves of VHS tapes, dozens. All labeled with names. Samantha, 1993. Kyle, 1995. Kara, 1998. And then, Ethan, 2023. The tape was already in the player. Paused at the first frame. It was me, sleeping, next to a lake. But I hadn't slept yet. The final entry in Kara's journal. They live in the stillness, feed on memory, replace us. I can feel them trying to wear my skin like a coat. If you're reading this, don't let them take you. But if you already heard your name, it's too late. I ran to the water. Screamed her name, threw her journal in. Then, silence. The lake opened, like a mouth. And from it, Kara climbed out. Alive, wet, eyes wide, crying. "Help me," she whispered. "Don't let me go back." I took her hand. She smiled. "That's the last thing I remember. If you're watching this, you probably think I'm crazy or lying. But if you pause the video at exactly 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 22 seconds, you'll see it. My reflection, it doesn't match. Because I'm not me anymore. Not really. And Kara? She never left the lake. If you hear your name whispered by still water, don't answer. Or someone else might start wearing your voice.